Hi everyone, and welcome to the podcast. Today, we're going to be talking about the book Secrets of the Millionaire Mind by Harv Eker. This book is a classic in the personal finance genre, and it's helped millions of people change their financial destiny. In this podcast, we'll be discussing the top 10 most important lessons from the book. We'll also be using stories and analogies to help make the lessons more memorable and applicable to your own life. Lesson 1: Your money blueprint is shaped by your childhood experiences. The way you think about money is largely determined by the messages you received about money when you were growing up. If you were taught that money is scarce and difficult to get, then you are more likely to have a scarcity mindset and struggle to build wealth. Here's a story to illustrate this point. A woman named Sarah grew up in a poor family. Her parents were always struggling to make ends meet, and they often talked about how hard it was to make money. As a result, Sarah developed a scarcity mindset about money. She believed that money was scarce and that she would never have enough. When Sarah got older, she found it difficult to save money. She would often spend money on things she didn't need, and she would always feel like she was living paycheck to paycheck. One day, Sarah decided to change her mindset about money. She started reading books and articles about personal finance, and she attended financial seminars. She also started talking to wealthy people about their money habits. As Sarah learned more about money, she began to realize that she had been holding herself back with her scarcity mindset. She realized that money is abundant, and that she could create the financial future she desired. Sarah started making changes to her money habits. She created a budget and started saving money each month. She also invested her money wisely. Within a few years, Sarah had completely transformed her financial situation. She was able to pay off her debts, save for retirement, and buy a house. This story illustrates how our childhood experiences can shape our money blueprint. However, it's important to remember that we can change our mindset about money at any time. If you have a scarcity mindset, don't give up. Start learning about money and making changes to your habits. You can create the financial future you desire. Lesson 2: You can change your money blueprint by becoming aware of your limiting beliefs and replacing them with empowering ones. Once you become aware of your limiting beliefs about money, you can start to challenge them and replace them with more positive and empowering beliefs. This is the first step to changing your money blueprint and creating a more wealthy future for yourself. Here's an analogy to illustrate this point. Imagine that you're trying to climb a mountain. If you believe that the mountain is too high or that you're not strong enough to climb it, then you're not likely to succeed. However, if you believe that you can climb the mountain, then you're more likely to give it a try. The same is true with money. If you believe that you're not good with money or that you'll never be wealthy, then you're not likely to achieve financial success. However, if you believe that you can create wealth, then you're more likely to take the necessary steps to make it happen. So how do you change your limiting beliefs about money? The first step is to become aware of them. Pay attention to the thoughts you have about money. Do you think money is scarce? Do you think you're not good with money? Once you're aware of your limiting beliefs, you can start to challenge them. Ask yourself if these beliefs are really true. Are there any evidence to support them? Once you've challenged your limiting beliefs, you can start to replace them with more empowering ones. For example, if you believe that money is scarce, you can replace that belief with the belief that money is abundant. If you believe that you're not good with money, you can replace that belief with the belief that you can learn to manage money effectively. Changing your limiting beliefs about money takes time and effort, but it's worth it. When you change your beliefs, you change your actions, and when you change your actions, you change your results. Lesson 3: Rich people think and act differently than poor and middle-class people. Rich people have different beliefs, attitudes, and habits about money than poor and middle-class people. If you want to become wealthy, you need to start thinking and acting like a wealthy person. Here are some of the key differences between rich and poor people. Rich people believe that they are worthy of wealth. Poor people believe that they are not worthy of wealth. Rich people focus on their income. Poor people focus on their expenses. Rich people invest their money. Poor people spend their money. Rich people take risks. Poor people avoid risks. Rich people network with other successful people. Poor people network with other unsuccessful people. Rich people are constantly learning and growing. Poor people are content with the status quo. If you want to become wealthy, you need to start adopting the beliefs, attitudes, and habits of rich people. Lesson 4. The law of attraction is a powerful force that can help you attract the things you want into your life. The law of attraction states that like attracts like. What you think about and focus on will eventually manifest in your life. If you want to attract more money into your life, start thinking about money in a positive way and focusing on the things you want to achieve financially. Here's an analogy to illustrate this point. Imagine that you're trying to attract a specific type of person into your life. If you're constantly thinking about negative things, such as how hard it is to find a partner, then you're more likely to attract negative people into your life. However, if you're constantly thinking about positive things, such as the qualities you want in a partner, then you're more likely to attract positive people into your life. The same is true with money. If you're constantly thinking about how hard it is to make money or how you're never going to be wealthy, then you're more likely to attract financial difficulties into your life. However, if you're constantly thinking about positive things, such as the abundance of money and the things you want to achieve financially, then you're more likely to attract financial success into your life. Lesson 5. Education is the key to financial success. The more you know about money, the better equipped you will be to manage it wisely and build wealth. Invest in your education by reading books, taking courses, and attending seminars on personal finance. Here's a story to illustrate this point. A man named John grew up in a poor family. His parents never taught him anything about money, and he never learned how to manage it effectively. As a result, John struggled financially throughout his life. One day, John decided to change his financial situation. He started reading books about personal finance and attended financial seminars. He also started talking to wealthy people about their money habits. As John learned more about money, he began to realize that he had been making a lot of mistakes. He was spending more money than he was making, and he wasn't saving or investing any of his money. John started making changes to his money habits. He created a budget and started saving money each month. He also invested his money wisely. Within a few years, John had completely transformed his financial situation. He was able to pay off his debts, save for retirement, and buy a house. This story illustrates the importance of education when it comes to money. If you want to become wealthy, you need to learn everything you can about money. Lesson 6. Self-image is everything. The way you see yourself is the way you will be seen by others. If you have a negative self-image, it will be difficult to achieve your financial goals. Start by changing the way you think about yourself and believing that you are capable of achieving anything you set your mind to. Here's an analogy to illustrate this point. Imagine that you're trying to climb a mountain. If you believe that you're not strong enough to climb the mountain, then you're not likely to succeed. However, if you believe that you can climb the mountain, then you're more likely to give it a try. The same is true with money. If you believe that you're not good with money or that you'll never be wealthy, then you're not likely to achieve financial success. However, if you believe that you can create wealth, then you're more likely to take the necessary steps to make it happen.